Howdy. Howdy, partner. Hello. I want to show you an Italian man real fast. Italian man who lives in my pantry.
Ilario has always been rash. He acts on his first instinct when he should wait for his second. I was always pulling him out of trouble. Then he always stood by me through my own.
So you can ask him why he lives in the pantry, and he looks at you and he's like, you're asking the trained assassin why he lives in an inconspicuous why he lives in an inconspicuous place no one would expect with a very good choke point, and you're like, oh yeah, that was a stupid question. And he's like, plus there's coffee beans. He really likes coffee. You can go on a coffee date with him and grocery shopping. And I was like, look, I already have my heart set on Tash, but second playthrough, Smash. I have to see what he's about, because I know people were already feral for him before the game came out. And so if I like him, if I end up liking him, I'll get so much content, Snug. Well, he seemed really sweet. Okay, here's the thing, right? He's a trained assassin, but he's also very sassy, but he seems to kind of have like a little bit of a sweet side, and I was like, it seems a little interesting, but I kind of just got him, so I don't know him too well yet. I could be wrong. He could be lying to me. BioWare loves to do this thing where you'll like make all these great friends, and then one of them will betray you. In like every single BioWare Dragon Age game, one of your best friends has betrayed you. That's like been a feature. So Lucanus could betray me. He is an abomination. Even Varric called it out, because in the previous game, one of the characters that betrays you is also an abomination. Abominations, by the way, is the in-lore term for what's it called when a human gets possessed by a demon. They're called an abomination. Lucanus is kind of a special case, though, because normally only mages get possessed by demons. But he's not a mage. He was just, like, experimented on unethically. We had to break him out of, like, prison. Out of, like, underwater jail. It was a really fun mission. What's going on in Treviso? He could be lying, that is true. But it'd be really hard to be lying in this setting, because, like, he's definitely older. I mean, you saw how he looked. And he lived in Antiva, which does obey the Chantry, so if he showed magical prowess, he would have probably been sent to a circle. Okay, let me do a quest. Treviso. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to explore Docktown a bit, because I unlocked a new area, and I wanted to explore it. Do I have to take Neve? Okay. It's fine. I can take Neve. I can take Neve. I like the look of it. Okay, one of us needs to be a healer, and so it's gotta be you, Neve, because I don't think I have that skill on Lucanus. Sorry, I really like Belera and Lucanus as a team. They're very funny together. They just like talk about food the whole time, and then occasionally Belera will be like, "What's it like to be tortured for a year?" You don't have to answer that, and then Lucanus is just like gives a really detailed explanation. They're very funny. It's my kind of humor. Well, Belara comes across to me as the type of person who says what's on her mind before she thinks whether it's a good idea to actually ask the question or not. You know what I mean? So I don't think she means it in a mean way. I think she's just genuinely curious. Yeah, she's very cute. I did a quest with her. I did part of her personal quest, and it's a good thing you weren't here for that, because I struggled for like 20 minutes trying to figure out how to activate a bridge, and I was like trying to parkour over it, and I kept falling into a gap. Like, on the one hand, Belara Laura, on the other hand, I was like so tired because I was like up super late playing this game because I didn't want to stop playing, that I just like kept fucking up. Yeah, I'll take this party. Stop smirking at me, Lucanus. I know I flirted with you like twice, but you're not gonna be my end game.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
I just know they made him and then we're like, yeah, people are gonna romance this guy. Okay, so here is Okay. So I want you to know, there's this character called Dorian in Dragon Age Inquisition, and so the first 3 games take place in southern Thetis, which is the southern half of the continent, and then you meet this guy from northern Thetis, and he keeps calling it like a shithole, and he's like, you guys are like primitive down here, or he's like, it's so quaint down here, when he's like trying to be nice, and like you can take offense to it, or you can be like, what are you talking about, sort of thing. But this is his hometown. This is this guy's hometown, and like he went to an area that barely has like wooden huts, so like, yeah, I completely understand the perspective. Also, people are like, I'm seeing reviews and they're like, this doesn't feel like Dragon Age, it's like too high fantasy, and I'm like, Minrathos is like too high fantasy, and it's like, they've been setting up Minrathos as like super fucking high tech compared to the rest of the continent for like forever. Like, that's not a new thing. Like, they've been doing that for a while, babes. Fake Dragon Age fan. Like, I've only played the last game, but I was, like, really into the last game. Hey, I'll talk to you in a sec. I just have to see if you have anything I can rob. Nice wall art. Can I have this? Dude, the reviews on this game are so bad. And it's, like, so unwarranted, really. People are like, the writing's so bad, the graphics are so bad. It's getting review bombed to shit, and they're like, the graphics are so bad. I think it's a gorgeous game. I think people are just gonna complain for the first, like, few months, and then in, like, a year, they're gonna be like, retrospective, this was actually a pretty good game, and it was underrated when it came out. Do I think, here's my issue with the game. There are some events that I was like really confused on, because I was like, what? When did that happen? Because I was like, I don't remember that happening at the end of the DLC of the last game. Specifically, Antiva, which is the Spain, Portugal, Italian place that this guy is from, got conquered. And I was like, I don't... basically, got conquered. And I was like, when did that military branch break away? I don't remember that happening. I feel like they would have mentioned that in the main games. And it was like, oh, that happened in the comics. And I didn't read the comics. I didn't read any of the side material. But you know what? They cover it in the fucking codexes. Ooh, whoops. Sorry, guys. That was the wrong button. You just read the codexes, people. You just have to read the codexes, and it answers your questions about the lore. And people just don't want to read things. That's all you have to do. I've been reading every codex because I'm crazy. And I want to know what's happening. And also, I didn't play the first 2 games, so I'm at a disadvantage compared to my friends. But I want to know what the fuck's happening, you know what I mean? Yeah, basically. But, like, there's literally, like, codexes that explain everything if you just pick them up. And also you get experience if you pick them up. But I think people only pick them up for the experience, and then they don't actually read them. It's stupid. But it's like, if you actually read them, you get the lore you're asking questions about, or the writing that you're complaining has plot holes. Because one of my things was like, I really wish I could ask extrapolating questions. Because I was kind of like, because that was something you could do in Inquisition. You could be like, someone could be like, okay, there's this faction doing this. And you could be like, okay, what is this faction? Who are these people? Blah, 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 blah. And you can kind of do that. You can kind of be like, who are these people? But you can't really go too much farther than that. You know what I mean? But usually not too far out of the room, you can find a codex, or you can find a codex in their house explaining what their motives are. You know what I mean? So it's like, you just have to do some reading. Hold on. This is more important. I want you to know my controller vibrates whenever I do that. And also, I want this guy's outfit. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Hold on. Shut up. You're not talking. Okay, so this part right here is where my rook is from. That is Ravane, and that is where my rook's faction is. We are in Minrathos, of which I don't remember where Minrathos is, but this is Saharan. I know that's Saharan. And then the Inquisition's in these mountains right here, if I remember correctly. And then this is the desert area. I spent so much time in the desert area. And then this area is, like, right here is, like, Ferelden, and that's where, like, the first game was. You spent the first game in Ferelden. And then, like, this section here is the Free Marches, and in the Free Marches is, like, a collection of city-states. And in the Free Marches should be Kirkwall, and then Kirkwall is where the second game happens. So, like, the first game is, like, here. The second game is, like, somewhere in there. The third game is, like, all in there. And then the fourth game is, like, That's a 4th game's map. So, yeah, that's the map so far. And then we don't know what's beyond the ocean. We know there's people that live beyond the ocean because sometimes they come over and they trade with us, but they don't talk. They don't talk and they don't say anything. And I think they're dwarves, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what they're called, but they were really creepy. But anyone who tries to go across the ocean just dies. There's like a really big storm or something. No. So the order of the games is Dragon Age Dragon Age Origins is the first one. Origins is the first one. Dragon Age 2 is the second one. That's the easy one. Dragon Age 2. And then Inquisition, Dragon Age Inquisition is the third one. And then Veilguard is the fourth one. And they planned this Dragon Age to be a 5-game series. So this is the second to last game of the series. And then along with the books, along with the games, there's like TV show and comic books and books. There's a book called like Tevinter Nights, but I've never read them. My friends have, but I haven't because I'm broke and I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on books. I was like, this game's already gonna cost me like $70. I'm not spending like a bajillion more on books.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
I bet it's safe passage for slaves, because Minrathos has a really bad slavery thing. Because Minrathos is basically Tevinter. Okay, let me get back on... No, I want back on the table. Oh, this is filled with knives. How nice. Okay. This section right here is basically the Tevinter Empire. And basically, thousands of years ago, there used to be an elven empire. But when the spiritual world and the magical world were kind of starting to fall apart, the humans were starting to rise up. And then when the elves fell apart, the humans kind of picked apart their pieces and kind of took what's left. And built on the ashes and scavenged pieces of the Elven Empire, the humans built their own empire called the Tevinter Imperium. And that Imperium is still around, but it's a lot smaller than it used to be, because it used to cover all of Thedas. Like, it used to cover this entire map, but now it only covers the north part. And it has a really bad slavery problem. Like, unfortunately, there's not a ton of reactivity, but my character probably would be called a racial slur because he's an elf. And they would probably be like knife ear or whatever. That was something...
Raining again.
That was something...
That's because all the magic that keeps the Archon's palace floating messes with the clouds.
Stop talking, I'm talking. That was something the previous game did, where sometimes, elf slaves. One of the companions in Dragon Age 2 was an elf slave named Fenris. I didn't play Dragon Age 2. I only played Inquisition, but I know he was very popular with the ladies and boys. He was bisexual. But the ladies love him, so he has an extremely deep voice. It's like, Lucanus, look, a kitchen, your favorite. He loves the kitchen. You walk into a market with him and he's like, I need to go pick up supplies, but we don't have time. He like gets really sad and mopey about it. It's really funny. Yeah, well, go ahead. I think he's fun. The only issue is depending on what you look him up in is his skin tone's very inconsistent, even among BioWare properties. That's something BioWare's gotten a lot of flack about. I already went this way. Because, like, for an example, in the comics, he gets whitewashed a lot. Am I gonna take damage? Oh, no, that's just like a welcome mat. Okay.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Odd. And Valanim is the ancient elven word for womb.
Huh. Interesting.
I like how I knew that. I like how I just knew that. Yeah, he's one of those characters where he's not like, I don't know. He's like racially ambiguous, I think is the term.
Talk to Lorelei. She's the boss.
And I think some people were just like, okay, he's white then.
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
Well... Yeah, he's pretty popular, and I'm pretty sure the game came out in, like, 2011 or something, so it was on the PS3, so he's been pretty popular for a long while. Sorry, I am just... Detonations applied chilled. Yeah, so there's some voice lines I've also noticed when he talks to Belara, she will say we instead of my when she talks about the gods, or she'll say our gods instead of my gods, which I thought was really nice, a nice little touch.
Come back soon. We'll have more.
What is that? Oh, but, what makes Tevinter interesting is one of the big cultural divides.
Treasure. Don't touch unless you're buying.
Yeah. What makes Tevinter one of the big cultural divides between the North and the South is in the North, having magic actually is like puts you in a higher social caste, and you're considered more valuable as a person if you're a mage. Versus in the South, if you're a mage, you're imprisoned. So that's like one of the major differences. Because Tevinter was basically built on magic, so they value it extremely heavily. So I know it says to go there, but I want to explore a little bit. I'm not allowed to explore, apparently. I have to do the quest. What the fuck?
Don't touch the treasure.
That got cut off. I'm not quite sure what you said. Let me open. Let me open. Oh, it barely got cut off. Sorry. I thought it was saying more. Because sometimes it just seems to cut off like random bits and bobs. But yeah, see how like Tevinter just has like magic sigils like almost everywhere? Oh. No valid companions. I wonder who'll be able to do that. Tash, maybe? She seems strong. That looks like something you'd need a strong person for. I really want to know when I'll get the rest of the companions. Ooh, cat. I didn't even know what this was. I just saw like an interact button and I ran over here. Is this a door? Well, okay, so I know who the other three companions are because I've seen the promotional material. So it's Tash, Emmerich, and Darvin. And how the fuck do I get up here? So I'm pretty sure Tash is melee. I know Emmerich's a mage. And I would not be surprised if Darvin's thingy is like, oh, look at me. My special skill has to do with my griffin, because we're just besties. And honestly, if his thing doesn't have to do with his griffin, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I want it to be with his griffin.
Beyond Valanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out.
A wall carving?
Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
They dead?
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
I think he's melee. Or at the very least in the promotional material, he seems to have a shield. Is this supposed to be a serpent? It kind of looks like Kakuna from like Pokemon. Do you see it? Or like Volcarona? Do you feel it? Like, am I the only one who sees this? Like, this doesn't feel like serpenty to me. Oh, this is the serpent. I'm just stupid.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
Oh, great. Darkspawn, Darkspawn, Darkspawn. Oh, fuck! That scared me. That, like, actually scared me. It made my controller shake, and I didn't expect it. Blight. Blight, blight, blight. Fuck you. He did, poor Malaeus.
We can get through now.
I got flight on me. Let's kill them.
Sorry, I had to pause because the accent reminded me of Dorian, and I just miss Dorian so badly. Okay, here's the thing, right? Dorian was one of my favorite characters in Inquisition. And if we go to his hometown, where he has a job, a very important job, and we don't get to see him, I'm gonna go to BioWare, and I'm just gonna go cry on their floor, and I'm gonna flood the building. I'm gonna wipe snot all over the carpet. I'm just gonna be a nuisance until they release a patch. Ooh, I have a skill. Until they release a patch where Dorian's there. Okay. Ooh, more bomb. More bomb. Yeah, because I got a codex. Crows. Would it be World of Thetis, maybe? Derfels, Antiva, Daedalus. Yeah, because you unlock, like, all... No, these are the ones you unlock from the get-go. Because you unlock all of the World of Thetis ones from the get-go, so you can catch up on the lore. That's not what I wanted to do. I got a letter from Dorian. I don't know where it is. It's not a letter. I found a codex of a speech Dorian made, and I was like, one of my favorite characters wrote that. I'm gonna be so not normal if I find something Bull made, because Bull's my actual favorite character. I didn't even romance Dorian. I just think he's neat. Phenomenon. Oh wait. Phenomenon.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori. We have to take out the leaders.
Impressive, The Darkspawn will not stop until we get rid of the Blight pools. No good. There must be another one.
Gonna be... Where is it? I gotta figure this out. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Did you kill it? Yeah, you guys have fun with that. I gotta figure out where the second one is. Yeah, I don't care. It seems like it should be past here. Bitch. Look, I'm bad at navigating, okay? Is it this? Oh, it was that. I'm just stupid. Okay, got it. Awesome.
Nice work. Got us from a distance.
Brother Nomad? What? Okay, well, you two fight that guy. I'll get that guy.
End it now. Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. And that worries me.
Plus 20 bleeding damage? Yeah.
This seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Are there any codexes in here? What a pose to die in. This is like a cheer pose. Like, this is like a go team pose, you know what I mean? Like, bro, this is a Looney Tunes ass pose to die in. Yeah, any Dorians in here? Being a mage is so fun. Why would I pick anything else? Honestly, I'm gonna be a mage every... What's up here? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. 25 plus mana on kills? That's so awesome because I have, like, 150 mana, so 25 plus mana on kill duration abilities. I think my Wall of Fire is a duration ability. Let me check, actually. That would be a good thing for me to know off the top of my head. Yeah, Wall of Fire's duration. Yeah. So I should use that more. But that's great. A treat for me. I hope you enjoyed going through the sewers with me, Lucanus. I hope this was worth leaving prison. Oh, that's so sad. When did they have time to draw this, though? Like, I don't want to be rude. It's a lot better than anything I could draw, but if you're escaping slavery, when do you have time to doodle on the walls? It seems a little, like, time sensitive, you know what I mean? What's back here? Cool. I don't know. If it had magic, I don't know if they would be a slave. Maybe they would be a Actually, maybe they would just be a really valuable slave if they were an elf or something. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know enough about lore to answer that. Give me 2 gold coins. Fuck.
There it is. The hidden entrance back into the shop.
Why did none of you, like... Why did we go the long way if there was a hidden entrance in the shop? Did we barricade it? I saw somebody random join chat. Maybe they know the answer. Or was that me? Was that me when I checked the, Oh, that was me when I checked your message, actually, I think. I'm just stupid. Because I didn't even name this, like, anything close to Dragon Age. I just named it, like, hanging out with Snug Time.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
Me, you, and Rook.
Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
Oh, is that, oh, I thought you had more to say. I was, like, waiting for it. A dwarf? Hey, is it me, or does this guy have the handsome Squidward face? I did notice one of the presets looked like handsome Squidward. And I was like, someone 100% put that in here just for the fucking meme. You know what I mean?
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
So I'm checking for codexes. I hope Lucanus, like, walks in and he's like, this kitchen, I'm so offended. You're like, this is not, why would you have the oranges next to the stove? You're going to cook them. You should keep them far away. Nobody knows how to spell that man's fucking name, and I'm calling myself out with that. And I think it's fucking hilarious how nobody knows how to spell his name. Do 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 do. Can I go exploring now, or what?
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
There was only like 10 of them.
Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blight.
I really like his
If the
eyeliner.
gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
The Venatori could have magic that protects them, or worse, they could be allied somehow.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead.
I thought it was Lucanus for a second.
On the other side of the city, lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
Yeah, I was like, Lucanus, I didn't know you were so active. So something weird is sometimes your character...
Asher.
Hold on one sec.
Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So, it's not uncommon for characters to occasionally have quips during conversation. Like, that happens, and it's also something that happened in Inquisition and other games, right? But what would usually happen is the camera would, like, cut to them. But what's happening in this game is the camera isn't cutting to them, so they're just kind of saying their lines off screen, and I don't know if that's a glitch or not, you know what I mean? And it's kind of driving me crazy, because I don't know why they would change it if it's not a glitch, you know what I mean? What a good kitty. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, this has to be a glitch, because I don't see why they would change it, you know what I mean? Can I go in here?
His real name is Asher.
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Let me know if you see a bell tower, because Bull and Dorian talked about quote unquote like a plaza with dancing girls under a bell tower, and I'm just curious. I want to see if they put that in this game, or at the very least if you can see it. But yeah. Oh yeah, I fully expect... Here's the thing, right? It's day 2. I fully expect within the week we'll get a patch, right? I have a friend that's experiencing a glitch where their rook isn't customized, even though they customized it. Oh, you see that up there? That's where Dorian works, by the way, canonically. But... So, I'm pretty sure there'll be a patch in a week or two, and then probably, like, a few in the next couple of months, just patching out bugs. And then Inquisition did, like, cosmetic add-ons, like, whenever they added DLC, and I'm probably gonna buy the DLC as it comes out. And all of the Dragon Age games, every single Dragon Age game has had DLC, even the ones that came out in like 2009. So, oh, this door opens. That's interesting. I wonder if you play a rogue, if you can unlock those. I like how it waits for them to get in before it goes down, because that was a problem in Inquisition where sometimes party members would just get stuck. Defeat the Venatori. Okay, cool, awesome.
We're close.
Awesome that I just know what's gonna happen. Neve, he was already dead. Can I go here? I can't go here.
Lord Venatori.
Yes, he works for an organization called the Crow, and because he has a demon inside of him, he gets special abilities. It's part of his whole shtick. So he gets like wings, and he'll like float around with them, kind of. Oh, and also what else? Oh, his demon is named Spite. I've mentioned this before, but demons and spirits in Dragon Age are like emotions or concepts. And so the demon put inside of him is the concept of spite. Which, from what I've seen and from how Lucanus describes him, acts like a spoiled child who doesn't get his way. And it's really funny. But he can also like pull things from the dream world, from the spirit world, into reality, and that's like Lucanus's special power. Because every companion has like interact with the environment power. Like Bellara can like fix mechanics, and Neve can like do a detective work or freeze things, and Lucanus can he can pull things into reality, and he mostly uses it to like create platforms you can jump on. I've noticed is how it's mostly used. The fade is very fickle. I don't know if that would quite work, but I like the enthusiasm. Alright, you guys deal with that guy. Awesome. Yeah, I got some new spells. This time I'm playing a fire mage. Last in Inquisition I played a lightning mage, which is the burst. You can be a lightning mage with the burst. So, okay. In Inquisition, I was extremely self-indulgent, and I put Cassian in as my main character. This time around, I made an OC. Yeah. Oh, wait, it was Neve who got the skill points, if I remember correctly. Awesome. Frozen. Chilled. I think I'd much rather have Frozen, but I'll have to come back to that later. And he doesn't have any skills I could apply. Alright, let me in.
There has to be another way in.
Oh man, if only I came to this area before and I knew there was some sort of ladder somewhere. If only I had been here before and I sort of knew what was going on.
Trouble ahead.
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out. Lots of Venatori. Must be close.
Oh yeah, they did a great job, I think. The sound design is chef's kiss. I wish they fixed the ladders though, so if you were going down it was like smooth. I don't like how it's like you go down. Yeah, I hate how it like you go down like a little bit and then you stop and then you go down a little bit more. It's like just slide me. Just slide me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you need to lube these ladders up. Do you feel me? Like, let me put Vaseline on my gloves before I go down these ladders. Oh my god, you're so right. I should just do that. What is this? I'm doing fire damage. This is currently useless to me. And I can't equip rings on companions anymore, so...
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them, then we...
They're controlling Darkspawn.
Under fire! Watch it!
Neve, and then Neve can do time slow. That's how we'll do this.
Not in my city.
Fuck you in particular.
Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place, figure out what they were doing.
Oh my god, he dropped a trunk out of his ass. That's like really impressive. He fit that up there. Ooh, a codex. Venatori missive, Knight Commander Lenos. We are blessed indeed to have such a loyal friend in you. Continue to serve us. You will be richly rewarded for the Gloria Tevinter Reborn. That's so fucked. Okay, so, little bit of lore. The Venatori are basically... Tevinter currently is under the religion of Andraste. They just are basically, you know how like there's different versions of being a Christian? Tevinter just follows a different version of Andrasteism than the South does, right? But they still believe in it. But the Venatori basically follow the old gods, and they're like, we want to bring back the old Tevinter Imperium Empire where we ruled back all of Thedas under the old gods, and so they're like a cult. And so they cause problems, and they practice blood magic, and they're usually a pain in everyone's asses. But the Knight Commanders is not only is he a cop, he's a magic cop, and he's supposed to specifically stop people like Templars and stop people like Venatori and also rogue mages. So for him to be working with the Venatori means he's a corrupt magic cop. And he's also an asshole.
Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathis Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
Well, okay, so I did part of Neve's companion quest, and you go to arrest a Venatori guy, and the Knight Commander lets him off because he's rich. So, like, yeah, jerk. Okay. Let me see real fast. Do I have detonations? Because I don't know what my skills are technically classified as. Are you a detonation? Duration. Area blast. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a strike projectile. Area control. That would be his breakfast. I can go toss it upstairs real fast. Do you have any other dishes you want me to bring up there?
No. No, I guess I'm gonna feed it.
It's 4.
I know, but I'm outside. Whatever. I heard you. I don't know. The voice runs.
Oh, I have a skill point. Staff energy. Okay. Ooh. What's arcane shot? Is that what this is? Oh. So they want me to use... I didn't like arcane shot, but okay. I mean, I guess I could. I didn't like it. What was I doing? Oh, evidence.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way, the Venatori released light into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
Oh, what's this? Elgranan has blessed us with ancient knowledge. The relic lets us control dark spawn through our blighted blood. Use it to destroy our enemies in its name. Why'd you leave this on the floor? This feels like it at least should have a desk. You know what I'm saying?
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
No reaction to that, guys. No reaction. I feel that deserved a reaction. The Shadow Dragons are watching us. Do not let them get close. The exact location of their hideout is unknown, but we use the catacombs. Some the Darkspawn to rip them out.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are. Exactly.
Rook, everything all right in there? Rook, thought I'd see if you needed help.
Hello, handsome man. If you betray me, I'm going to be very sad. What's this? Please stop leaving the rooftop passage open. It lets in a draft. That's really damp note. That's really funny, actually. I love BioWare. Guys, it's raining all the time. Stop doing that.
Gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
I'm just imagining like a little frowny face in the corner, like, guys, stop opening the windows.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
You know I'm sensitive to the cold, guys. I'm already wearing a sweater. Oh.
I think we've only scratched the surface. It will get worse.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Can I have your outfit?
The cult has its hooks deep in the city.
Who are you? Oh, Mavericks!
And now they wield power.
You're Dorian's friend. Can you bring Dorian out? I want to kiss him.
May, what are you doing here?
Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Hi, I'm Rook. Okay, so one, canonically, she's transgender. 2, she runs basically she and Dorian are the patrons of the Shadow Dragons, basically. They kind of founded the faction because they wanted to fight corruption in Tevinter. Yeah, where's Dorian question? I just like started shaking her. They're like, how can we know we can trust you? And I'm like, nah, I'm completely normal, I promise. And this lady walks up and I'm just like, where's Dorian Bevis? Just like completely undoing my last point. Hi, I'm Rook. If I don't do a silly little wave, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I want to do, please no, Malaeus in my head is gonna do like a silly little wave, like the kind where you like wiggle all of your fingers. Like, do you know the kind of wave I'm talking about? Like, not like the kind where like you shake your wrist, but kind where like you wiggle all your fingers. Like, he's gonna do like that kind of wave. Yeah, he's gonna be like, hi. He's a little shit in my head. He has a little bit of a crook in his nose, and I imagine he was not bored with it. I imagine someone punched him in the face for being annoying.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous. Venatori.
No, I wanted it to be more gay. Let me be more faggy, BioWare. Sorry. I don't know if you, Sorry, I don't know if you care about that. I was calling myself that.
To have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want.
Did that happen in the comics? I didn't read those.
Stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan? Why?
Why do I know the name of that place?
Speak with you.
The First Warden.
Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Have you heard the rumor about a new Venatori spot somewhere uptown?
In peace, Vigilance. Ooh, Docktown. Okay, now I can explore Docktown. I was like, why can't I explore this place? Stop talking over me. Oh my god, you're so annoying. Only I can be annoying. What was I doing? Defeating an enemy during a duration ability grants precision. Blast abilities now. Yeah, let me do that one. Bombastic. Someone had fun naming this one specifically. Bombastic. Oh, fuck off.
Watch out for Darkspawn.
Ooh. What do I get to read here? Candle hop study. I don't know what a candle hop is. I have a feeling it doesn't have anything to do with candles, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, can I explore yet? Am I allowed to do that yet? Oh my god! Look at how many rats there are! This is like a rat party! Look at all these rats! Can I kill them? These rats are immortal. They're also JPEGs. Look at them. They're flat. These are flat rats. Look at them. Snug, look at the rats. They're flat. Why does I get close? These are... Did I forget to make them 3D? I like how some of them are tiny. This is silly. What was I doing? Oh, there's a quest. Why can't I mark it? I wish, okay. I wish I could mark, track quest markers. Yeah, where's my hotfix for the rats? I need more accurate rats, BioWare. Where's the beeping? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What the fuck does that say? Huh? Is that what the Vinter language looks like? I always thought it was like Latin, because this place is like based off of Rome. I'm having my worldview challenged and my preconceived notions conceived. Hey, Miss Detective, what do you think happened here? I think someone spilled all their Kool-Aid. It's just a hypothesis, though.
Demons.
Oh, what the fuck?
Take this shot.
Nice shot.
He's just like, oh, my tomato sauce. What do you want, guy?
Souls alone as the light left. I was there, less alone.
It's a spirit of compassion.
Name. But what of theirs?
Cole was a spirit of compassion.
Demon claws, murdered. A connection I cannot see. I have impressions. But if I learn more, answers might unfold. This one. Green against grey stone. Rain, nourish. How she watched it bloom. Find who she was.
What? What am I doing? Okay, sorry. When it comes to side quests, I saw in one review, the more side quests you do, the better the ending you get. I don't think I'm supposed to go there from this way.
We've got a trail. We just need to follow it.
You know, you think there would be more people at, like, the biggest church in the north? This is like nobody being at the Vatican. This is like somebody being murdered at the entrance to the Vatican and nobody caring because it's like a Sunday. You know? Like, that just doesn't happen. The voice was real, but one of the shadows. There was the same smell last time too, fog and burnt cinnamon, and it knows about the money and the debt. What am I supposed to do? The temple is still closed. What do I get out of this? The voice made promises, and I'm just so tired. Can I read the bleeding? But after the temples at the temple of Andraste, after the demons at the temple of Andraste, either customers are seed, soil, and a little more depth, but I can't do this on my own. Whatever I thought before, I just need time to grow again. But first, blooms will be here soon. Everything feels brighter when that happens. The bright flowers and green leaves are all cheery next to the gray stone. We all need time to grow. Ah! Jesus, dude, I'm reading people's private diaries. Do you mind?
Green against grey. In debt, desperate, but still found hope. There are others. I would know more of them.
So one of the companions in the previous game, his name was Cole, and he was a spirit of compassion as well. So it's super interesting that they brought back another spirit of compassion. And it's why, and you know that like pointing, like meme where it's like two people pointing? That's why I was like, oh, earlier. Because I was like, compassion, Cole was compassion. Let's go find more murdered people. She bled a long way for someone who got stabbed in the back in her house. Like, I'm just saying. I want you to know that because I made Cassian the Inquisitor in the last game, and the Inquisitor is a religious figure and considered the herald of Andraste, who, like... And Andraste is basically Jesus. No! I was just saying, I want you to know, because I was self-indulgent and I put Cassian as the protagonist of the last game, and because he's the herald of Andraste, and Andraste is basically Jesus, and then Cassian saved the world, that Cassian is basically second Jesus. And I just thought you should know that in my specific Dragon Age lore, Cassian is second Jesus. And yes, I did make him in the character creator. But no, for some reason I didn't put wrinkles in the character creator. It was really weird. It's like, make your Inquisitor a decade older than they are, but you're not allowed to have wrinkles. I think they were assuming all Inquisitors you had were in their, like, 20s or whatever. My Inquisitor, excuse me. Hi, excuse me.
Hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion. Death is too...
Now's your chance.
Stop dying!
I guess I'll never hear the end of it. They fixed that! They fixed that bug from the last game!
Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I hate for assassins to find me predictable.
Okay, because one of the things that's really annoying about the last game is if you started a banter and then you got into combat, which sometimes enemies would just run up on you, you would just lose that banter forever and you could never restart it. But they fixed it so it like restarts. That's like really nice, actually. Can I get through here? No. I can really tell that they took some of the suggestions very seriously. It's like some of the complaints people had, I can really tell that they took them very seriously.
Always good to have a convenient shortcut.
I can also... I'm pretty sure they took out fall damage because people just kept jumping off cliffs anyways. And they were like, well, fall damage didn't stop them, might as well just take it out. Because people would just, like, jump on a horse and then jump off a cliff. Because, like, if you jumped off a cliff on your horse, you didn't take as much fall damage. Because the horse would take all the fall damage. And then so it just led to, like, widespread horse abuse.
Cat, were you friends with someone here?
Is this cat covered in blood? Can I feed the cat? There's a bowl next to it. I'd like to feed the cat. Why can't I feed the cat? This game's stupid, actually. What can I do here? How do I get up more? Can I get up? I would like to get up more. Dude, I would do that like all the time. Can I get up more? There's a bowl here. Do I have to feed the cat? How do I feed the cat, guys? I don't have any food on me. This is very complicated. The blood splatter goes up here, right? So I'm pretty sure it's in this area. How do I get through? Hold on, wait a sec. I wonder. If I do this, can I? Oh, I was hoping maybe I could clip through the wall in photo mode. 'Cause you can like see through the crack. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like there's anything beyond this door, actually. It just kind of looks like it's a drop-off. So I don't think there's anything... I don't think there's a room. I'm so smart. But how do I get further up? Do I go in reverse? Do I go like this? Where it's like... Was I following the trail backwards? That could be it, maybe. Oh, I walked right past it.
Need to get them away.
Isolation. Where did you go? Where did you go? Actually, let's do that.
Promise, don't make it look easy.
Clear.
The spirit of compassion. And another murder victim.
This one. A roof denied. Eyes skim over. Yet a world smudged in shadow. So beautiful. Find who he was.
That was a little guy.
They left a trail. Sloppy, but useful.
Kind of like judging them, like, look at how much blood wasted. Don't know I have a mop here. I was wondering what all these were. Docktown's markets. A man weeps in the corner. The drawing's unsigned. Sorry, I think Lucanus is just really funny. Detailed drawing of the demons. Drawings unsigned. Menacing drawing. Evander.
Charcoal drawings by someone named Evander.
A world smudged in shadow. He drew Docktown's darkness, but also its light. A faint connection begins to bind them. We must find the third.
Okay, is this his cat? I guess. Kind of fucked up that they put blood on the cat. Rook has ankles of titanium. I'm just saying. Do I get to go in this area? No? Okay, I'll go fuck myself. Ooh, money. There was no money in the pack. I thought the gold was like on this armor was like skin, and I was gonna be like, I was gonna make it sound as I walked past. Unfortunate. Y'all can make the, like, city, the cliff face look nicer. Y'all can paint it. Y'all can, I don't know. Do something with it. Oh, there it is. At least this one's hidden.
Demons. It looks like another victim.
We need to chase this down. Nice move.
One sec. Okay. 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 Are you remorse? Do I have to fight you? Okay, that's a yes.
Take these shots.
Where the hell did the guy go? Can you stop? That was annoying. I need a body. After this, I'm gonna hang up or stop streaming because one, it'll almost be D&D, and also my mom is taking one of the dogs for a walk and left another one, and the one she left is the barky one. So you're probably gonna hear a little yappy dog in the background. Oh, that one's a Kinari. You know, it's really impressive that all these bodies like stay standing up. Oh, you skip it? You're doing a little skip, hop, skip, jump. That's fun. That would stay whimsical. What was I doing? Yeah, I just want to finish this quest. I tried to do the hard work in the day, but it's hard to focus, hard not to think about. At night there's a whisper, a speaker wouldn't step from a mist, but I could smell his breath like burnt cinnamon. said I could help with the research, and Sybil, I don't know if I can do this alone. I don't want our dream to die. What would you do? Okay, this is the second one to mention burnt cinnamon. So I'm starting to wonder if it's a demon.
Another of those Fen-Harel altars.
Both statues experience a shift in the surrounding magical energies. I'm certain of it, and I'm certain it means something. There's more to all this than record truths we don't see. It's just a Sybil said, stories buried in ruin. I won't let our work be corrupted. I will continue this for her. Demons kind of smell like memories, and
Fear for the future.
so they can kind of smell like whatever. Like, I remember Bull one time commenting on spirits smelling like a spice market. So I don't think them smelling like cinnamon's that far off.
Something about the murder victims. What connected them?
Each was desperate. Each heard a whisper that tempted them, and each turned away. They defied the one who called them. The demons we saw were merely minions. Too late for these. But now I can watch and protect others. Something larger stirs, calling the desperate. I cannot see what. No, the hope you bring Dogtown thwarts it, and may you continue.
Okay, cool. Okay. What is this? Oh, I bet Tash deals with that one. That's a Gatlock, and Gatlock is explosive, but also a Kunari thing. Cool dagger. I still don't understand how the hell Rook is able to handle it. It should kill him. Okay, because it's made out of lyrium. And lyrium, pretty much, if you come into contact with it and you're not a dwarf, it pretty much, like, kills you on contact. You have to, like, dilute it and put it through alchemical processes. The only exception to this is if you're a dwarf. Dwarf have, like, some natural resistances to it, and that's why dwarfs mine it, and they have, like, a monopoly on mining it. But everyone else just kind of, like, dies, especially mages. Mages are like super sensitive to it. So that's why it's like really fucked that my Rook just kind of like throws it around, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, why can you do that? That's stupid. You shouldn't. You should be dead right now. Okay. I think that's going to be it for streaming. Thank you for joining me. I'm probably going to play a little bitty more off stream, but I might have to hop on and off to go help with the dog, and I don't want to stream like that, especially if you're tired, so that's why I wanted to turn stream off. But anyways, I hope you like Lucanus. Yeah, no, I have fun. It's a fun game. I'm really enjoying it. I can already see myself doing multiple playthroughs. Because I wanted to do the faction Lucanus is a part of. Stop looking at me like that, you fruity little man. He's so short. He's like 5'5" canonically. It's very funny. He's like a short, angry Italian man. But, what was I saying? I originally wanted to have my Rook be from Lucanus's faction, and that's what my game plan was up until I got into the character creator And then I saw the outfits, and I was like, the Lords of Fortune's outfits, I really love them. And the Lord of Fortunes was like my secondary faction, where it was like, I really like, they were like, if the Antivan Crows didn't exist, I was probably going to pick them. And so they were like kind of neck and neck with the Crows, just kind of beating them out. And then I saw the outfits, and then I was like, okay, I gotta go Lord of Fortune. So that's what I did. So I'll probably do another playthrough, because it's really interesting. I did Lucanus's story off screen, right? But something really interesting is he basically is a part of an Assassin's Guild mafia, right? And they will like straight up be like, you don't work for our organization, why should we trust you? So I really want to know how the dialogue changes if you do work for our organization. You know what I mean? And you kind of saw it with the Shadow Dragon things, where they were kind of like, you're not a Shadow Dragon, you're not from Minrathos, why should we trust you? But you can work for the Shadow Dragons. That's a thing you can do. The Lords of Fortune are a treasure hunter organization, so that's who my rook is for. He's a little treasure hunter. I imagine... Yeah. So there's kind of like three companions that... so there's Lucanus, who's an assassin. There's Bellara, who is a veil jumper that specializes in ruins and artifacts. And then there's Darwin, who we haven't met yet, but he is a warden who fights Darkspawn, which are kind of those fucked up blight monsters that I've been fighting. And I basically imagine my rook is kind of like those three are all specialists who are all super good at those fields, but my rook is kind of like a generalist of those three, where he's like pretty good at infiltration because he's done heists, but also he knows ruins and like artifacts a little bit, but also he's had to deal with monsters before. So he's kind of like, he has a little bit of all those three skill sets, but he's kind of more of a jack of all trades than a specialist, like how those three are. That's kind of how I imagine they are. Whereas Lucanus is like a specialist. Yeah, you get me. Like, if you were to put my rook and Lucanus into a sneak into a building contest, I think they could both sneak into a building, but my rook is used to sneaking into buildings and not having to kill people. Like, they're used to having to like kill monsters or whatever, or like rune mechanics or whatever that attack them, not people. Whereas Lucanus is like, I'm an assassin, I'll kill them, I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I imagine it. I wrote a little snippet out, I can screenshot it and I'll send it to you. I will admit, Snug, I have a dirty secret. And I hope you will forgive me. I have to go into free camera and give you the puppy dog eyes. I didn't mean to give you feet pics. I'm trying to give you puppy dog eyes. I'm really bad at the camera. How do I do expressions? Is there expressions? It sucks. Okay, I'll make you look at Lucanus instead. And he's on the stairs, so he feels tall. I really liked the lore suggestion I gave you for Zeph. Is it your Dragonborn character? And so I was kind of like, I think I'm going to steal that because I came up with it. I was like, I came up with it, so I think I can steal parts of it. Specifically the parents dying part I stole. That's my confession. I promise you, man, I don't think anybody gives a shit about my Rook other than you. So, like, I don't think anyone cares. It's okay. It's okay. My Rook and your Dragonborn, they're just twins from different games. They're brothers. They look exactly alike, trust me. Yeah, they can bond on not having parents, and then they can go rob something together. It'll be a bonding experience. And then maybe they can get drunk or something. I don't know. Can lizards drink alcohol? I think lizards! I can't speak. I'm so tired. I'm just imagining them meeting, and because they're from like two separate game systems, like Zenith is like sees like this treasure hunter mage and is like, whoa, a multi-class rogue mage or whatever. And then Malleus is like, you can do two things at once. Because in Dragon Age you can't fucking multi-class for shit. You pick one thing and you can never do anything else your entire life. You cannot respec at all. But Malleus does have a jump button, so eat your heart out, Zenith. Look at this! I can do spins, jumping in air. I can run and jump. I can jump over people. Ooh, found money. Anyways, I'm gonna hang up stream. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna recharge a little bit before... Dude! Well, now I gotta talk about it. Now we gotta talk about it. Now we gotta talk about it. God, I'm just imagining Zenith being like, what the fuck? Malleus being like, hold on, I gotta go get something, jumping off a building and then just like rolling, and then he's completely fine, and Zenith like looking over the edge like, what the fuck was that? I do gotta go, but think about it. And also I want to talk about this more. How is there rain under here? This is a very leaky roof, guys. Minratha, stay shitty. Alright, see you, Snug. Have a good night.